You're listening to the Jonker Talk podcast. This podcast is brought to you by MC242 IPR MSA UiTM Malacca chapter as an assignment for PRO549. Remember, Jonker Walk is a place. Jonker Talk is us.
For this podcast, we'll explain more about MDG5, which is about improved mental health.
Hello everyone, back with us in Jonker Talk series, but today's episode we are going to talk about one topic that is so important but everyone usually take it easy until it become worse. So, I'm Danisa Humaira, student IPMSA, and today's topic is about motherhood matters, anxious as a first-time mothers. Alright, in this podcast, we are going to chew the fat about mental health as I know that not everyone familiar with mental health. So this is going to be a very interesting topic to talk about. In this topic, we are going to look into the difficulties and success related to managing mental health. To be frank, being a first-time parent can be both exciting and overwhelming. It is completely normal, I believe, to feel anxious about the unknowns of parenthood is completely normal. That's why today we will explore practical tips and insight to help parents navigate this exciting chapter with confidence and peace of mind. But today I'm not alone as I invited Sarah and Sabrina with me today for share her thoughts about this issue. If you guys curious about this podcast leading to what, keep on listening to this podcast, everyone, as we are going to discover a lot of issues in this podcast. Hi, Assalamualaikum, and hello, everyone. Thanks to Danisa, actually. I'm glad to be invited for this podcast. Honestly, at first, when you approached me for this topic, I was so invested as I think this is going to be an exposure for all the first-timer mothers out there who are listening to this podcast. Yeah, you're welcome, Sarah. But seriously, I appreciate your time to be in this podcast, actually, because I know you have a very hectic week. Yeah. So, before we start the topic, I just want to ask you one quick question. In your family, there is anyone, either your sister or your cousin that are pregnant right now? Sadly no one. So that's why I am so interested to join this podcast to share my knowledge about mental health. And along the way, I get to more knowledge from you about this matter as I think, even though nowadays everyone wants to get married, but when it comes to mental health, not everyone have the exposure on how to handle it in the future. Yes, we are in the same page actually. That's cool. Yeah. Actually, I love when a girl know and want to learn about mental health as we are going to experience this phase one day. However, I believe men also should take part in this as they are going to be fathers and must be a very strong support system towards their wife. So to things off, let's both of us discuss about what is actually mental health. For me, mental health included the physical, emotional, and social well-being of women during pregnancy, childbirth, or even after postpartum period. It's not only about 6 months of pregnancy, but once you get married, your life going to change 190-degree goal as your body, emotion, and health is like roller coaster and you have to face new challenge every day. Exactly, Danisa. To me personally, I think mental health is about making sure mom stays healthy before, during, and also after giving birth. It's super important because it affects both the mom and also the baby's well-being. So it's all about being keeping mom safe and also healthy throughout their pregnancy journey. I remember one issue about this before we going into this issue. I read on X platform where the husband left the wife hanging alone during postpartum period. I can't believe why how this happened to their wife. As husband should be the support system and someone who the wife can rely on, but turns out the wife need to face all the hardest part alone. So that's why I encourage to all the men out there, please listen up to this podcast. As you guys going to be a gentleman for your wife in the future, right? Yeah, what a dream to have a husband that is so understanding, loving, and also caring at one time. You know, I really like this one couple. I think their name is Hani Zalika and also Hi. Yes, I love to see how they hustle from nothing to till now. I watch the actually as well. So when we talk about this, may I know who your inspiration parents in parenting? Which you think they are do their best and a very good job as a first time parent? I think I know about her and also Vera, but to me, I like Yusuf, Santo, Hani Zalika, and also Hyrule because he's so soft to his little sister, and the way Hani Zalika teach him is so soft, and it's not like the typical Malay mom, typical Asian mom. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So before we are going too far, let's take a break as we are going to go after this with Sarah and Sabrina. So guys, welcome back everyone. Just now we already have the about mental health. So what is actually mental health and why do you think mental health is really important, especially for the newborns and mother? What do you think, Sarah? Okay, personally, I already make a little bit of research about it, and also I found out how important it is. So basically, mental health is about the health of women during the pregnancies, deliveries, and also postpartum periods is referred to as mental health. Okay, to ensure that women and their newborns achieve their optimum potential for health and also well-being, every stage should be enjoyable. Okay, guys. True, guys. This can also ensure that women have access to high quality healthcare service, raising public knowledge of health issues, tackling social economy, determinants of health such as education and also poverty. And also, supporting laws that put women's health first are all necessary to improve mental health. I see. That's really mind blowing, Sarah. Totally, I agree with you. Even we are not married yet and still struggling with our study and everything that we want to achieve in our life, but from now on, we need to make sure once we get married and pregnant, never neglect ourselves. For me, I actually a bit sad when the mother out there always say like, oh, poor my little baby, instead of you feel the pain, let me feel the pain for you. Or they will do everything for make sure the baby is stay healthy. But however, actually then they are the one who needs help as they are very exhausted, tired, and need to take care of the baby from night to the day. So it is actually unfair when the baby fit but the mother is not because the baby still need the mother until they grow up. So yeah, I feel sad when how we become a mother. Naturally, we will put the baby on top of all. So this is show how they full of love, right? Yes. To be honest, I think this is so sad to hear, but I am glad because thanks to social media nowadays, the mother get a lot of exposure and also education about how to maintain their stamina during their pregnancy in order to endure their difficulties. Oh my god, during or after pregnancy. I never. So like I agree with you. Social media can give a lot of exposure of education regarding mental health help to decrease the rate of depression during postpartum where involve suicide and harm towards the babies. Okay, Sarah, my next question, suggestion to prevent this happen toward the first time mother. It's quite difficult to give an opinion about this, okay? Because personally, I never experienced this. But my general knowledge, basically, a lot of things the mothers can try during their pregnancy, depending on the months of pregnancy, in order to maintain their stamina along the journey. Okay, so firstly, I think that they can maintain their physical and also emotional health by taking parenting classes and also yoga classes. Or the easiest way is to listen to any podcast about pregnancy, which like ours now. So we should share the link right now. Yes. And this can slightly help the mothers gain knowledge about the mental health, tips, and also tricks to reduce the nervous and also anxious as first-time parents. Sarah, you read my mind actually. Basically, this is what I plan to talk about, but in my style, I'm not only just want to talk about the mother, but the father also need to make some time to join together, seek for the knowledge. So in the future, if anything happens, for example, miscarriage or anything unwanted happen to us, the baby, the family won't put all the blame only on the mother's shoulder. Yeah. I would say emotion is the key during pregnancy journey as happy mother, happy child. So, to add the spice, I would like to suggest few yoga classes suitable for the pregnancy mother who are listening to the podcast right now, which are Unwind Blow Co, Prana Yoga KL, and Philip Wine. And for the podcast, I inspired by None and Beyond podcast because in the podcast there's a lot of content to showcase the experience and new things to learn in the chill way. So I'm happy to talk about this with you, Sarah. And we are going to move on to the next agenda. But before that, let's take a short break to fresh up. Hello, welcome back. I hope you guys are still there as now we are going to touch about hot topic to talk, which is about the important the as the father to have the knowledge about mental health to support their wife. If you guys ask me, obviously the father should have the knowledge as the matter is not about the mother and child only, but also involve all the team members. When the queen is happy, I'm sure the family is happy. Yes, exactly. Totally. I can't deny it. It is because when the father knows about mental health, they will automatically know their responsibility to do such as taking turn of taking care of the babies, provide the financial, and also give treatments to the baby and also the mothers. Give emotional support for the mother along the pregnancy journey. Right. But yet, people might say that the fathers also have their struggle, even though they are not the one that carry the baby around. But pregnancy is not easy and simple as they are taught. Even during 7 months of pregnancy, it is hard to sleep as the mother will having back pain, stomach cramps regularly. Okay, guys, regularly. That's these things really draining not only the physical but emotional because they cannot rest or even have a off day for it. Okay, that we call a norm, right? A mother will be a zombie as a first time mother because they don't know how to reschedule. Yeah. They don't know what the baby wants at the night and all that. But to add on, the husband and the wife to implement actually the give and take action in their routine as a parents. This can help to overcome their difficulties as first time parents because they have a deep bond with one another. Hence, it is important to have tolerance between the parents in order to raise the newborn and upcoming family. So, this is involved the family planning, like you mentioned just now, actually, Sarah. Sounds like you are a mother, okay, Danisa. And maybe I really, really, really hope that one day you are going to be a great mother to your child. Not really, because there's still a lot of things to learn and explore, but you also are so amazing. Because of that, let us go to the last question for today's episode, which is, did you know any incentive from the government for the pregnancy mother in Malaysia? Wow, 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 what a jackpot. I've been waiting for this question actually because I believe people not really familiar with the incentive for the pregnancy mother out there. The basic, they know the mothers get 99 days after give birth if the mothers are working. And that's the common one, but they do not know which pregnancy mother can apply Bantuan Keluarga Malaysia incentive to give birth in 2023 will receive 500, okay guys, in one-time monetary assistance through Cahaya Mata Keluarga Malaysia program. Wow! Yes. This also can lessen the burden to buy the mother's need during postpartum, actually. Wow, oh, really? I just know about this and it's very interesting. As I know, incentive government for the pregnancy mother is like rural clinic for the rural area where the doctor and the nurses will come to the house to check about the mothers and the newborn. But this is new things to me. Right? Yeah. Not many people know about this. Yes. So actually there is more where the can apply for the incentive about the mental health as a consultant for the family planning or an clinic kesihatan for monthly checkup during pregnancy as well. Sarah. Yes, true. Society's part to ensure seek the information and apply the incentive to lessen the burden or also can get help for free from the government. Yes, true. So actually there's a lot of things the parents can plan before they get married. So, time flies so fast. We are now at the last segment. Before we are going to the short and brief about this topic, let's take a break for a while. So, stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys. So, to conclude all the issue, I think I would say that as a parent, you should not be scared of being parents. If you're anxious or helpless, don't hesitate to seek for professional help.
A counselor and special therapist for mental health.
Can provide valuable support and strategy to manage anxiety effectively.
So guys, don't be shy.
For seek help because your mental health is important. So never let the anxious control you, right, Tara? Yes, true, Danisa. Being a parent, there is no trial, so just stay calm and enjoy every moment that you go through with your husband. With the positive mindset and all good. However, I really suggest please do some research, learn about parenting, start planning the financial together because all of this can give huge impact to the family. Together, you can support and also reassure one another as you navigate this new chapter as a mom. Oh, as a teen. Sorry. As a mom. Okay, okay. Your work information and this remind me of Nilofa. Before she get married, she actually joined a few class of parenting. Really? And she joined a class for how to be a good wife actually. Wow, I like the effort. Yes. So you see now she is very a loving and caring mom and wife.
So
The parents should alert about the incentive given by the government regarding mental health as this can help the mothers and the newborn as well. I hope that future family out there start research and apply all the incentive as it can lessen your burden and clear your mind as financial is actually crucial and everyone is struggling in nowadays economy. So as the government give a lot of subsidies for this medication will help a lot lah actually. Yes, true.
So, here is the end of the episode. Thank you, Sarah, for your time. I really enjoyed discuss this topic with you. Hope to see you in other episodes.
Thank you for inviting me, Danisa. I'm really honored for this, and also thank you for making this topic in your podcast because I really hope this podcast can help the mothers out there. Yeah, I hope so. So thank you to all of you. That's all for today's episode of Motherhood Matters Anxious as a First Time Parent. Remember, it's okay to feel anxious as a first time parent, but with right support and mindset, you will be fine and you will find your rhythm and enjoy the journey of parenthood. So join us next time for the more insightful discussion on other topics. Until then, take care and embrace this special chapter of your life. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and assalamualaikum. Bye bye.